And it all just rang true. And that was kind of a turning point for me to start digging further and further and deeper into the stuff that did not make me out to be the victim and there was nothing I could do about it, but then empowered me to be able to move forward and take accountability and start to work hard and see what I could achieve myself without having someone else drag me down, man.
Where did you get into figuring out that you were pretty good with art and design, graphic design, and started kind of getting into that stuff?
Man,
Was that something you as a kid
yeah.
that you knew you kind of had a knack for?
I always loved it, man. I built my first computer when I was 13, man. I was super broke, man. We were super poor. And there was a school called Wesleysville Elementary in the town that I lived in. And it was a long way away from my house, right? Like a long way. So I went and we saw a whole bunch of computers out there, Tandies, as a matter of fact, thrown out on the side of the road. Well, we took one, and I remember carrying the whole thing to my house. I had like riding on my bicycle, I had it on my bicycle, pushing the bicycle, and I got it home and it didn't work. So I went back and got another one, and I ended up taking both of those and making one that worked.
Kind of
And
piecemealing one
dude,
working one together.
I've been doing it ever since, man.
That's
It's
man.
never changed.
All right, look, we ran over big time our first segment, guys. We got to take a quick break so we can stay on schedule this morning. When we come back, I just want to keep peeling the onion back, man. I want to learn a little bit more about Damien's story because I think Damien's story is, it's not his origin story is pretty typical, and a lot of people choose to let that be their excuse for a lifetime of failure or a death sentence in prison, where Damien chose to to put in some hard work and not make excuses and to
Absolutely.
accept accountability and to try to right a lot of wrongs. And he's become successful, and I'm watching it grow. I'm watching him be successful in his endeavors. And I think it's really inspiring. And why I want to spotlight him is because I'm not going to give anybody the benefit of the doubt that has chosen thugging, by whatever definition of thugging you may choose, laziness, thugging, life of crime, criminality, whatever, hood rat mess. You don't get to use that as an excuse when I got a guy right here who could have used that as an excuse, and probably a guy right here that most people said, man, that Damien boy ain't never going to get right. He's a lost cause.
They're still mind blown, man. Still mind blown to this day.
Yeah, and I can see it. I mean, I can see it just knowing, just looking at the stereotype that you may have put off at one time.
Oh, yeah.
There's the kind of the white thug kind of look. I don't mean that to be insulting.
No. That's who it was, man. That's what it was.
But people just looked at you and probably said, man, if I had known you before then, I'd have probably looked at you and said the same thing. Oh, man, that guy's a lost cause. He ain't never going to get right.
Clay, I was garbage. Yeah. Absolute, utter, total garbage.
All right. When we come back, we're going to keep it on, man, because I think that you all need to see this and hear this, because you need to quit being so sympathetic to these piece of craps out there that keep making the show. Welcome back in to the Clay Edwards Show here live on WYAB. This segment brought to you by our friends over at Core Wellness and Therapy right there. And I can't ever remember the name of that little shopping center. I always get it wrong, but it's right off Highland Colony Parkway right there in Ridgeland, right over by Renaissance, just right down the road from it. Same little shopping strip there that has Soul Shine and all of that good jazz right there in the same little shopping center. What is it called? The something. Anyway, Core Wellness and Therapy. Google it, and it'll get you right there. And look, swing by and get you an IV hydration treatment, an IV rejuvenation treatment. Try the cryo chamber.